Everybody, that was Life by Matt Davis off the EP Life. And say something just to make sure we can hear you.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
There you go. All right, everybody. Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, the incredible pop superstar, Matt Davis. Hello and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
So we've had you on before. We had a good time, but let me introduce you to everybody anyway, starting off with my cool, outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
You are so pretty. I bet when you were 14, a lot of men were feeling you up. You have a pedophile story you want to share with us?
That's terrible.
Well, look how cute he is.
He is gorgeous. You're right. He's gorgeous.
Cute. If I was single, I'd feel him up. I don't care. I would go to jail, but it was worth it.
Then we've got the man behind the boards, Mr. Chad Murphy.
Mr. Davis, welcome.
Hi.
Looking good.
Thanks.
We have a chat room full of people, so say hello to everybody in the chat room.
Hello, everybody in the chat room.
Actually, it says you've got shades of George Michael. Oh, we played your song, and there's a singer named Hannah Clive, and she's in the chat room from the UK, and she says your singing has a shade of George Michael in it.
Wow, what a compliment.
Oh, you guys, this is Matt Davis. You guys, he's a New York transplant. Last time we had him on the show, he was living in California someplace, right?
Yeah, I was.
Where were you living? Where were you?
What?
Where were you in California?
I was in Los Angeles, in California.
Okay.
Boys Town.
And now he's moved from Los Angeles, and now you're in New York City, right?
Yeah, I'm in New York City.
And how do you like it?
Ugh, are you out of your mind?
He loves
What?
it.
You love it. What's to love about it? What's to love about New York? It's not even New York anymore. There are no New Yorkers in New York. I'm the last of the New Yorkers, born and raised. There are no New Yorkers.
That's what I've heard, that it's different, but it's just there's so much art and music and
So much art and music. How many times have you been to the museum since? All that bullshit about, oh, I love the museums. Meanwhile, they don't even go to the museums. They go to the gay bars. So how many gay bars have you been to, and how many museums?
I actually just went to a museum. I went to where did I go? I have like the worst memory. I just went. My oldest sister and I, she was here, and then we went and saw some museums, some art. So.
Yeah, well, I heard a queen a long time ago. She said to me, "Oh, New York is full of culture." I said, "Yeah, where? The bookstores?" She said, "Yeah, there are more bookstores in New York than anywhere else." By the way, for you folks out there that don't know what a bookstore is, they're filthy, dirty, disgusting places that sell No, they don't sell it.
Yeah, they do.
They sell pornography, and what goes on in those bookstore stalls, you wouldn't want to know.
There you go.
Every germ, every filthy,
First of all,
disgusting
how do you even
disease.
know he's gay?
Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, please. Give me a fucking break. I mean, the minute she opened her mouth, the purse fell out.
No, it didn't. That's funny. But first of all, I have to tell you. So since
I love him. He's so cute.
Since the
we
last,
got to get together, Mary, now that you're in New York. We got to go partying one night. I'm serious. We'll go down to the Monster. You could sing.
Actually, next week on, well, Tuesday and Wednesday, we have a band that was on a couple weeks ago named Revolution. They used to be in Devo, and they're doing a show at the Duplex on
Oh,
next Wednesday night with what's the Village People guy?
Oh, well,
Randy.
Randy Jones.
Randy Jones? Is it Randy Jones? Yes. Randy Jones. He's the original cowboy of the Village People.
Village People.
Is going to be playing with this
Jones.
band Revolution at the Duplex, and we're going to drive right after the show to go. Eileen's going to be there, and
So
a whole
come
bunch
on
of people.
down.
So you should try to save Wednesday night open. It's Wednesday night. I think the show's at 9, but I'm not positive. But I'll find out and let you know.
Bring your shit.
I have a show that day at 8:30.
Really?
It's a quick show.
Say?
So.
He has a show that day. He's performing
Where
also.
are you
At Tuesday,
performing?
they're playing at the Bowery Electric. Tuesday, they're
wait,
doing the show at
quiet.
Bowery Electric.
She never talks. Now she doesn't shut up. Listen, where are you performing?
I'm performing at it's called Hellphone in Brooklyn. It's like right off Morgan on the L. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not familiar with it. I know Brooklyn, but where is it?
It's like right on Morgan, like on the L. It's like really close. Hellphone.
On the
Yeah.
What town? In Brooklyn.
It's in Brooklyn.
No, we have towns in
Yeah.
Brooklyn. We have names.
I think it's Bushwick, I think.
Oh, Okay, I know what it is.
It's just this little place. It's just a quick show, but yeah, I probably could run over afterwards too.
Yeah, come on. We usually go out and have some fun after.
It'll be fun. We'll figure it out before then. Anyway, you guys. So Matt has
you got a boyfriend? You don't want to say?
No.
I bet you've got a couple of boyfriends.
No.
You got to be kidding.
So let's go back.
A cutie like you in New York doesn't have boyfriends? Baby, something's wrong. Use a deodorant, maybe.
So hold on, you guys. So Matt, you guys, first of all, he's on Twitter. You can follow him on Twitter at Matt Davis Sounds. If you just Google Matt Davis Sounds on YouTube, he's got great music videos up, and they're really good. He has a new EP called Life. It's got 4 songs on it. So did Mark Vogel produce this for you or no?
No, actually, when I moved to New York, I started connecting with different people, and then I got together with a couple engineers, and then we kind of just put this project together. It was, I guess, the whole project, or Life, the song Life, it was really about me moving away from LA and just coming to New York and kind of having an open mind to different experiences, and and letting go of like different things in the past, and just kind of finding the new me that I guess everyone's always looking for, that fresh start.
I love it. Yeah. I have to tell you, because first of all, like I thought the last time we had you on, I thought, oh, he's a cute kid and he's got a really good voice, but I didn't really like the songs that you were doing then so much. And
did I like them?
You liked it kind of. Like you liked it because he's such a nice guy, but it wasn't like, oh my God, we got to play this in the car every day like this new music is.
I don't have it in my car, his song?
You're gonna have the new ones because you're gonna love them because this new stuff is
fabulous.
Why
don't I have his old ones?
I don't know.
Well, talk to me.
I don't know why we don't have his old ones.
You make statements that you don't back up.
Oh, you didn't say when he was on the show, put it in my car. How's that? Well, this time you're going to say put it in my car because first of all, you guys, he's got a new EP. You got to remember he's an indie artist, you guys, so you got to support indie artists. So you can get the EP. It's on all the digital download sites. It's called Life. Just plug in Matt Davis Life. He has a song called Head Over Heels that I think is probably like one of the best pop songs that's been released all year. And I'm including like all those like major like superstar people that are on all the time. The song has a lot of legs. It's a really good song. I want to play it for everybody because I want everybody to hear how really great it is. And eventually you're going to do a video for this song, I hope. And even if it's a lyric video so people can actually have a full visual, because you have a short video, but it's just not long enough because we can't submit that video to like any cool sites because it's not an original video link. But this is such a great song. Tell us real quick, what's Head Over Heels about?
Well, Head Over Heels, I guess I'm kind of like, I'm kind of weird about relationships, and I think I went through a journey where I was kind of ready to kind of fall head over heels for someone because I didn't really believe in all that. Maybe, I don't know, I wasn't really sure, I could find that head over heels kind of feeling. And
right.
And then one day I was just like, I'm so ready to experience that fantasy kind of exciting love story. And so that's why I wrote Head Over Heels.
I love it. So Chad.
It does happen, When I was coming out, I was about like 17 or 18, and I was dating girls, and I got engaged to a girl, and I told my friends, gay is just a thing I do. I could never love a guy. It's not possible. I really didn't think it was. And then when I was 20 years old and I was at the Foreign Gay Bar, in walked this guy who I was with for 46 years. He died of pancreatic cancer. And my heart fell out, and I went madly in love with him, totally in love with him. And in 3 months, we moved together, and we were together for 46 years, happily married, loving. So it does happen. It just is the chemistry and the right person. You haven't met the right person. You will.
You're young.
It happens to everybody. We all, the chat room, don't we all meet somebody and fall in love?
They don't all, but some of them do, and some of them don't.
Look at Drew King.
There you go.
Janae saw Drew King, and he went after Drew King like there's no tomorrow. Janae was determined to get Drew to be his lover.
There you go. Anyway, I want to go back. So, Chad.
Hi, Captain.
Do you have Head Over Heels?
Absolutely.
All right, so what I want, Matt, is you're going to introduce the song to everybody. We're going to play it, and then after everybody hears it and we see all the comments and everything, we'll be back to talk to. Just hang out, but just introduce it for us.
Okay. This is my song called Head Over Heels.
Good.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just wanna dance with you, so I can have the chance to tell you how I'm feeling. Maybe 'cause it's late, I'll forget my fears, have the strength to say it, say it, say it. I got something that I need to say, but I never really had the words to make you stay. At some point I'd hoped you'd just notice, but now I'm gonna try it in a different kind of way. So here it goes, I'm just saying this once. So shut up and freaking listen. I'm telling you that I like you, and I want to fall in. I'd like to fall head over heels for you. Fall head over heels for you. Fall head over heels for you. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, we've been here all night, swaying back and forth, simple, but it feels so right. I can see the sunlight shining in your eyes so sweet, but will you never let me leave if I say it, say it, say it. I got something that I need to say, but I never really had the words to make you stay. At some point I'd hoped you'd just notice, but now I'm gonna try it in a different kind of way. So here it goes, I'm just saying this once. So shut up and freaking listen. I'm telling you that I like you, and I want to fall in. I'd like to fall head over heels for you. 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 Fall head over heels for you.
There you go, Jimbo.
Buddy, so that was Head Over Heels by Matt Davis off his EP Life, and we're on the video on radio both with Matt Davis right now, and everybody loves the song, talks about how great your voice is
Good.
and what a great song it is. So way to go. I love it.
Thank you.
And I haven't heard it yet, but I promise you, if I love it, I'm going to put it in my car.
Actually, you got a lot of nice compliments about the tone of your voice and how great the tone is and how rich the tone is and stuff like, because there are a lot of musicians in the chat room, so they actually know what they're talking about too, which is a really cool thing.
That's very awesome.
Yeah, it's super
That's
cool.
kind of where I'm going to go with this album. I've been writing a lot of songs. I'm always writing songs, but recently I've been writing a lot of like love songs, and I was listening to a lot of like Frank Sinatra and like all that, those like really fantasy love songs. I really just fell in love, and that's what.
Don't listen to Frank Sinatra.
Oh.
No, seriously. You want to learn to sing to the most beautiful voice in the world, a love song. It's Johnny Mathis.
Have you ever heard of Johnny Mathis?
Chances are, though I wear a silly grin.
Actually, Johnny Mathis and Frank Sinatra are the two biggest.
Johnny is better. Frank Sinatra sings like a Brooklyn Guinea, but Johnny Mathis sounds like a heavenly voice.
No, really, you should look up. He's actually right. You should look up Johnny Mathis.
No one holds a note
they didn't
as clean and as long as Johnny Mathis.
They used to not track record sales back in the day, but they say if record sales would have been tracked from back in the day like they are now, that Johnny Mathis and Frank Sinatra would be the two top selling people of all time, beating everybody now, because they've sold something like 360 million. They guesstimate that it's 360 million records.
Johnny is 84 and he's still in concert and he sells out. 2,000 or 3,000 people in an arena. He sells out at this age.
Actually, everybody's saying they'd happily play your music in their car.
Well, no. I have to tell everybody that's new to our show. My car is like the Academy Award. I drive a TT Roadster convertible, bright yellow. And when my top is down and I blast my music, I listen to what people tell me at traffic lights. So a lot of times I'm at a traffic light and they'll open their window. They'll say, "That's a great song. Who's singing it?" Then I know we got a hit. Or if they don't, then nobody comments on it. I hit the button. I go to the next song.
Actually, the chat room too is saying that the Johnny Mathis thing is a good thing.
No,
for
serious.
him. Johnny
Johnny Mathis. I have every record. I know the man. He's a delicious, delightful. He's gay, by the way. So that's supposed to say that. He's a closet queen. But anyway, he's a lovely, lovely, lovely man. He's gentle and kind.
And he's
soft.
never coming on our show.
No, because Johnny, I wanted to tell our listeners, I know the guy, and he listened into the show. And he said, "Oh, no, I could never be on your show.
We're too risque.
We're too wild."
And he doesn't want to get outed. Thanks for outing him.
So he's very shy, and he doesn't like interviews. He's very shy. And he said, "Ron, you ask questions that nobody dares. It's frightening." So Johnny backed off, but with love and kisses.
So wait, though. So you're doing a lot of love songs on the EP then? Because I love that's my favorite. It's like sing-along music.
Yeah, I've been just like getting really inspired by different love songs and love stories, and I think this next album is gonna kind of have kind of Bruno Mars, Daft Punk, but with like kind of like a Troye Sivan feel, like just that little cool mixture of that with just like a lot of love songs. I want to bring, as an artist and as a public figure, I wanted to bring a lot of like positive things into the world, and
I think it's terrific.
Good.
Yeah, listen to my music and feel good, and that's what life, the song life is really about, just forgetting about all that stuff and turning on some music, grabbing your friends and just moving around and dancing and having a good time.
I actually like the fact that you're out, like you're an out gay positive influence.
Who's in anymore? Come on, give me a break.
A lot of people are in.
Kevin Spacey, whatever his name is. He finally came out at 300 years old. 200 years old, he came out. But look what he came out.
No, but I think what you're saying is like really cool, because like there isn't anybody out there who's a gay Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars might be gay and nobody ever know it. But
we're the first gay married couple to have a talk show that's allowed. Nobody else is gay that's married. Think about it. We're the only one in the entire entertainment
Actually, there's
world.
There's a TV show now that came out, like two decorator guys.
Oh, that's different. They're decorators. Those are flaming fairies, please.
No, I love it. So you guys, Matt's EP is called Life. He's got 4 songs on it. We played Life a little bit, and we played Head Over Heels, but he's also got a song named Steady and a song called I'm Just Here Rockin'. You guys should definitely get the whole thing, because he has to finance his new album that he's working on, and he needs to sell lots of copies, so it would be great if you would support it and spend your $4 to get it, because it's really inexpensive. Less than a cup of coffee, and you will really, really like it. So do you kind of, like, who are some of the people, like, if you were, like, just driving around or sitting around listening to music, who do you listen to?
Well, right now I'm really liking Charlie Puth, his
Love
song.
that new song. That new song he just did is so great.
Oh, I love it so much. Like, I just want to, like, dance around and, like, sing, and, I love him so much. And Dua Lipa is really cool, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have good music taste.
Yeah.
I have no idea who these people are.
I love the new Charlie Puth sound. We actually...
What's his name, Charlie Puth?
Puth.
Where the fuck did he get that name from?
And who knows?
What,
but
he's
like really good.
Charlie Puth?
Puth, not Poof.
Puth. Puth? Sounds like you're gonna puke.
There's one song I like a lot. Now it's old because it came out like 2 or 3 months ago, and now I forgot the name of it. But the song with BB Rexha and the guy from One Direction, Louis Tomlinson or one of those guys. I don't know. One of those guys from One Direction did a song with BB Rexha, and I thought that was like a great, because BB Rexha, I can remember. I have another friend who's a rock singer female, and her album came out the same time that her and BB Rexha, and she disappeared into the wind, and BB Rexha was like a superstar, and so like I always like to see the people that I've watched in the past and where they've gotten and how long it took them to get there, and she's such a huge star now, like overnight, and it's a really good song. I work with a video channel called Total Requested Videos, and that's why I want you to get a video done, because I'm hoping I can get it placed on there. And they're really cool, and they have all those songs. That's how I find all those songs. So I don't really go looking, but like I just see what they post every day as the most requested videos, and Charlie Puth was just on there like 2 days ago, and that's how I saw it.
What did you start singing, and what made you think you could make a career out of singing? Who inspired you? Who was behind it?
I feel like there was a lot of people that inspired me throughout the way. I've been wanting to be a singer since I was a little kid. I remember like being in, I don't know, like maybe elementary school or something, and you ask the kids like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I wrote singer. Like I was just like singer. That's what I want to do. And my oldest sister, she played the piano, and I would sing along with her. But so growing up, I was really inspired by like Michael Jackson and the Beatles. For songwriting, definitely the Beatles have been a big inspiration for me. But Michael as like a performer and obviously the songs too, but he's just like so much energy, and I really love both of those things about those two bands. So
I was thinking about you the other day, because I love Glee. And a friend of mine just interviewed Jane Lynch, who plays the coach, the coach on Glee.
Yeah.
And on our show, we had the lady who played Coach Beast, Dot Marie Jones, on, and we also had the guy who was the star of the last season, like the fat kid that they had coming out. I forgot his name now, and he sang Hosier and all these songs. And we had them on, and I was thinking that like if Glee came back, how you would be a perfect person to be on Glee. Like I could totally see you on Glee fitting in with all the people. So like because I'm sure they're going to be doing other shows like that, so you should be keeping your eye open, for that kind of stuff, because a show like that, you would be perfect, because you're really good looking and you've got a great voice, and you would fit in with the whole thing, and then you would, that would be it. That would like write your ticket to open up lots of doors.
Yeah, that would be great.
I love Glee. Did you watch Glee?
I did, yeah. I watched it. I really loved it.
I think it's like one of the greatest shows ever.
In the meanwhile, just get yourself a sugar daddy. So you don't have to worry about all this, because it costs a fortune. It costs a fortune of money to make a video. Because I know from who we talked about before, BNGB has a gorgeous song called Love. Matter of fact, Jimmy and I used it when we got married. It's our married song. It's a beautiful song. You should really listen to it. And for the longest time, she couldn't raise the funds to get the video going. Those videos cost a fortune. So you know what? Get a camera. Do it yourself. Some of these videos look like you did it yourself.
Yeah, I started, because I've always been really interested in photography and stuff, so all the videos that I have up, I've filmed myself, and then I was thinking actually, because I have a lot of like content now, but I was thinking about maybe getting someone to edit it and kind of add sparkles, when you edit and you add kind of cool effects.
Round it up. Don't you have a friend that would shoot you?
Yeah, actually my sister shoots me a little bit too sometimes, because she was...
Actually, all your videos are done very well, though. I mean, your YouTube page has like 500,000 or like 1 million plays or something, right? I mean, a lot.
Who is it we just had on not long ago who shot his own video and we freaked out? We couldn't believe it.
I know, a lot of people do.
It was a big star we had on, one of Jimmy's clients. Who was it?
Revolution. That's the band that's playing next week.
Oh. Revolution did a fabulous job.
They have dinosaurs in it and all kinds of stuff.
I couldn't. They went crazy.
The name of the song is Dinosaurs. So.
They just shot everything in the world, but the way they put it together with the music, it's one of the best videos. That could have cost them $10,000 or more, $15,000. And they shot it themselves.
Actually, though, all your videos are very high. Everything you've done is so far in your career, in your young career, is very high quality. Like your photos are all really good. Your music is really good. It's produced well. That's why I was wondering who produced it.
He has videos that he made himself?
He's got a YouTube page.
So why are you letting me rap them out?
Because he doesn't have a complete music video.
I just came up with an idea.
No, what he does is he has a lot of great snips, and the songs are 3 or 4 minutes, but the snips are only 1.5 minutes, and they're fabulous. They look absolutely fabulous.
Well, put them together. Edit them.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, well, we have to do different ones for different songs, but I think really because I think you've really got something. The first time I met you, I wasn't 100% sure, You know what? That was like 2 years ago, I guess. So in 2 years, you've actually grown a lot. Your musical sound has grown a lot. Your maturity in your voice has grown a lot. The songs that you're singing have grown a lot. And I think that, you know, you could be a Charlie Puth, like, without a problem. I don't think you'd have any problem at all being like a Charlie
I would love
Puth.
to have that. I was very inspired by his new stuff, that Attention and How Long. Wow, those were. I would love to have that kind of sound as well. Yeah.
So actually, you should be looking into, like, how would you open for Charlie Puth, and you should, like, figure out how.
Charlie Puth. I give you his number. I want to call him and tell him get rid of that fucking name. Charlie sounds like he took a shit.
Actually, he's
Charlie Puth.
I think, didn't he? Oh, I don't know if he's the one. Like when Fast and Furious 6, when Paul Walker died at the end, I think Charlie Puth was playing the piano for whoever raps over it, I think, possibly even.
But you know what? I remembered his name, so I guess it worked.
Yeah, so it worked. He's a cute kid. He's like you. He's like a really cute kid. He plays the piano. He sings. Do you play the piano?
I do, actually. I play the piano and guitar.
Okay, that's a good plus too. I love all that.
I've been dancing a lot recently because I used to dance when I was a kid, and I really want to, like, incorporate that into my music, because it's like music is like my one true love, and then there's dancing. It's kind of like, I don't know, my mistress or something. Because whenever I go and I dance, I'm just in love.
Do you know who Ricky Rebel is?
No.
Oh, you should watch Ricky Rebel's videos.
Ricky Rebel was in a boy band called No Authority, and he opened on tour. He was on Madonna's record label and Michael Jackson's record label, and he opened for Madonna and Britney Spears and everybody. And he's an out gay. He comes to New York and performs a lot. He does more dance music than you, but his stuff's really good. He's Ricky Rebel Rocks on Twitter. Just Google Ricky Rebel, and it'll come up, and just check him out. You'd like him.
And we love him. He's a friend of ours. We have all the fruits.
Oh, it says we have 2 minutes, so here's what we want to do. It says actually, and Hannah Clive is saying if you did a tour in London and you played at a place called Heaven, like, they would, like, love you, like, they would, like, think you're, like, the greatest shit ever. So think about that in case we put together some kind of UK tour. And so you guys, this is Matt Davis. His name of his EP is Life. His Twitter is @MattDavisSounds. Your Instagram is Matt Davis Sounds too, right?
Yeah.
Is everything pretty much Matt Davis? That's really good that you got them all together like that. So Facebook and everything is Matt Davis Sounds, you guys. He's got a Facebook page for Life. Go ahead and like it. Go to his YouTube page. Watch all the videos. Soon we're going to have another video coming out for Head Over Heels. Listen to it. It's definitely one of the best pop songs of 2017.
I'll let you know. I haven't heard it yet. If it doesn't go in my car, that's it.
Oh, and he's on Spotify too, you guys, because I listen to it on Spotify a lot.
I'm sure it's going to. If Jimmy raves about it, he knows what I like and don't like, so I'll probably love it.
Absolutely. And he's got a show, you guys, next Wednesday, so if you're not going to go to see our show in Revolution and you're in Brooklyn, you can go see him at, what's the name of the place again?
Hell and then like a phone.
Hell Phone. He's playing at Hell Phone Wednesday night at 8:30. Then you can rush over to the Duplex and see Revolution with Randy Jones.
Go on your GPS and look where Hell Phone is. Go there and then drag this little bitch back with you to where we are, so we can all party the night away and have fun.
There you go. All right, so everybody follow him. We got to go because we're out of time. Matt, good luck with everything. We wish you the best with it. I think it's fabulous.
Only the best, because you're a sweetie and a nice kid.
And we'll have you back. So
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Matt. Have a good one.
Sing out, Louise.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Jimmy Star Show. You can hear us on W4CY Radio, Hamilton Radio, Monster FM Radio, K4HD Radio, Jackalope Radio, Caliber Radio in South Carolina, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, Audio Boom, Apple TV, Spreaker, Podbean. Or watch us on YouTube, you guys. Chad, thanks so much. Everybody in the chat room, thanks so much. See you guys later. Bye.
Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC. You can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC. Always love the clothes of Jimmy. Beige, I'm your one I wanna be. Jimmy Star, new celebrity. We'll take you out to Jimmy Stars. He'll dress you right. You'll feel like a star. We'll hook you up. Now you look sexy. Your game is tight. Gonna get laid tonight. You need Jimmy Star. Jimmy Star. You need Jimmy Star. Jimmy Star. One day I was walking down the street. My mate come up to me and said,